Wake up. It's time to kickstart your day with Scripture Links. Daily dose of inspiration. Daily dose of inspiration.
Good morning and welcome to this brand new day. This is Scripture Links Daily Dose of Inspiration for Monday, July 24th, 2023. And today is National Cousins Day. So if any of my cousins are listening to this, happy Cousins Day. It is also National Drive-Thru Day. And I know a lot of people get their lunch at work through the drive-thru. So what is your favorite drive-thru? Where's your go-to place that you head to when you want to get a quick lunch? Let me know in the comments. Lately I've been doing a lot of work with short videos. Shorts on YouTube it's called, or it's called Reels on Facebook. I hope you've had a chance to see some of them. I post them almost every day when I do one. But I hope you get to see them. And one of the things that since I post a lot of Reels and a lot of Shorts, one of the things that I've been doing is watching a lot of those. And, there's obviously, you don't need me to tell you, there's a lot of junk out there. But every now and then some Reels get my attention and starts making me think about some things. And one such Reel that's coming to mind as I sat down to study and prepare for what we're going to talk about today was one that was a video explaining a flat earth. Now, we all know, we've been taught since grade school that the earth is a globe. It's round. And this person was teaching a flat earth, and he had a diagram, and I won't have a diagram here, but I'll use this piece of paper. If you're watching a video version of the Daily Dose of Inspiration, you'll see this illustration. Otherwise, you'll have to trust me on this. But he had a piece of paper like this, and he said this is the earth. The earth is stationary. The earth doesn't move. Everything else revolves around the earth. Then you have a dome-like thing here, which would be what the King James Version calls the firmament. He went on, and at that particular point I started tuning him out, but he went on and explaining why the earth is flat. And as I was listening to him, some verses in 1 Corinthians chapter 1 came to my mind. And I want to read a couple here for you. 1 Corinthians chapter 1 verse 19 says, "For it is written, I will destroy the wisdom of the wise, and I will bring to nothing the understanding of the prudent." And then jump down to verse 25, "Because the foolishness of God is wiser than men, and the weakness of God is stronger than men." And in this section of Scripture, Paul is condemning basically the church at Corinth because there was a lot of divisions in the church. There was a lot of contentions in the church. And remember, Corinth was in Greece, and at Paul's time, Greece would have been like the epicenter of wisdom. It would have been hearing all the new, latest wisdom that man was coming up with. And I'm sure they would have loved to have talked about and digested some of this flat earth stuff. But anyway, it made me think about these, because here's somebody that is proclaiming to be a Christian, but is telling us things that go against what's teaching in the Bible. What do I mean by that? We see here on display what I described to you with this flat earth thing. We see something that is based on the wisdom of man. I can look out my window and I don't see a curvature to the earth. When I'm on a cruise ship and I'm taking cruises with my dad to the Caribbean, in the horizon you can definitely see a curvature. I've flown in an airplane, you can see the curvature there. So the earth, as far as I can tell, from my own experiences, is a globe, just like I was taught. And man's wisdom is teaching otherwise in certain areas, and there's a big movement for this flat earth thing now. And it even goes to the extent where they say on the flip side of the earth, like if if this is the earth, and if you got to watch the video version for this part again, if this is the earth, we might live up here. Well, there's a whole other earth down here. I don't agree with it. I think it's garbage, but that's what they're teaching. That's man's wisdom. I'm going to show you one Bible verse that I think destroys this entire flat earth idea. And that's back here in the book of Psalms. It's Psalms chapter 103, and it's verse number 12. This is an awesome passage of Scripture, and I think it's interesting that it's found here in Scripture. But he says here, the writer of Psalm 103, which was David, is praising God for his holy character, for the tributes of God, for the character of God. And he gets down here to verse number 12, and he says, as far as the east is from the west, so far hath he removed our transgressions from us. As far as the east is from the west, so far hath he removed our transgressions from us. Looking at that passage, that's going to give us the idea that there must be a great distance from east to west. And I'm going to use my notes here, this little notepad again, so if you're not watching the video version, I'm sorry. But if we have a round earth like that, okay, I'm going to show you an interesting thing here. Let's say I live right there. If I go north, that's as far north as I could go, because I cross over, start heading south. See that? All right. If I start right here and I go east, guess what? You're always going to go east. East and west never meet. There's a spot in the North Pole and the South Pole where north and south is going to meet, because you cross over that and you start heading south. But there's no spot anywhere where east and west meets. In other words, what David is saying here is when God casts out our sin is gone. It's never remembered no more. He cast it out as far away as he could possibly go, and it's at a place that doesn't even meet. I don't know about you, but that sounds more plausible than the earth being flat. Because you see, if the earth is flat, I'm going to travel west, and all of a sudden, I'm traveling east again on the bottom. Then I'm traveling west. Then I'm traveling east. Just like if I'm going north, I hit the top, and I start going south. That doesn't happen, friends. Man's wisdom is foolishness. God's wisdom is what we need to put our trust in. If you put your faith in God, if you put your faith in Jesus, then he's cast your sins as far away as the east is from the west. You're never, ever going to see him again. That, my friends, is a promise you could take to the bank. Think about that as you go through this day, and remember, get into God's Word and allow God's Word to get into you. Then share that Word with someone today. Have a blessed day.
Say, Frank.
Hey, Bob. How's it going?
Doing okay. Yourself?
Oh, hanging in there. You keeping busy?
Oh, yeah. Another day, another dollar.
Yeah, keeping the old nose of the grindstone, eh?
Yeah, got to keep the bosses happy.
Yeah, I'm just holding down the fort.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, hey, how about that game last night, huh?
Oh, hey, was that something or what?
Oh, yeah, you know it.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, hey, I got to go.
Oh, yeah, me too. I'm busier than a cat on a hot tin roof.
Yeah, getting late.
Yeah, well, hey, I'll see you later.
Yeah, take it easy.
Yeah, nice talking to you.
Yeah, you too. Good to see you.
Yeah, hey, well, don't do anything I wouldn't do.
Won't take any wooden nickels.
Yeah, well, hang in there, huh?
Yeah, I'll catch you next time.
Okay, yeah, next time.
Yeah, have a nice day.
Okay, bye.
Bye-bye.
Greetings can be efficient, but can also isolate us from each other. Take time to get to know someone a little better today. Another message from Lifeline Productions, the comic strip of radio, at lifelinepro.com.